Please click on the subscribe button so you get notified when the latest content drops. Now, let's kick it.
Now, let's talk about some other notable preseason headlines that have actually caught my eye and caught my attention. Anthony Richardson fractured his finger in the preseason game, opening the door for the one, the only, the unreliable Daniel Jones to come in and play and show them why he should be the starter this year. Except that when Daniel Jones went out there, Daniel Jones played like Daniel Jones plays. And Daniel Jones did what Daniel Jones does and was not good. He was not good at all. Now we could blame it we could blame it on him not having enough reps with the ones. But ultimately, we know what Daniel Jones is. There's a reason why the team went back to Anthony Richardson last year. There's a high ceiling with Anthony Richardson, in my honest opinion. His legs, like Lamar Jackson, is what allows him to be able to keep his team within range to win games. Because on like the last couple seasons for the Colts haven't been that bad. I know Shane Steichen would like a quarterback that can at least complete 50% of his fucking passes. That's Anthony Richardson's biggest issue. He can't complete passes. He can't complete the easy stuff. And I think now that he's got Daniel Jones breathing down his neck, it's also, I think, his third year in the league. He's at a point now where he should have seen enough football in training camp and everything where he should be able to get to that level and compete. And maintain his starting job. I don't think Daniel Jones should ever be considered to be the starter for the Colts. He should be the backup at the most. But starter, no, sir. No, thank you. That just doesn't make any sense to me because we know what Daniel Jones is. If he was any good, he would still be in New York. I know they gave him a secondary contract, but they basically cut him in the middle of the season because they didn't want to have him in the locker room anymore. Drew Lock, in my honest opinion, was a much better option. They didn't go to him sooner. They went to Danny fucking DeVito, and I still think Drew Lock has not had his fair shake to be a starter. I'm a real believer in Drew Lock. But yeah, Daniel Jones not it. Anthony Richardson, as soon as he gets better, he's going to be out there and he's going to be the starter because Daniel Jones is just not it, in my honest opinion. Then we got to see Joe Burrow go out there, ball out, look like he didn't miss a beat. The offense is fucking fluid. He has his weapons. We know Joe Burrow and that Cincinnati Bengals offense was never going to be the issue. They could have realistically let T. Higgins go and drafted somebody or signed somebody, and they would have been fine because Joe Burrow will elevate the receivers around him. And Joe Burrow plus the receivers that he already has on the roster, who he has chemistry with, it's money. It's unstoppable offensively. Defensively, they have a huge hole. They can't stop anything. And not having Trey Hendrickson out there, Shamar Stewart not necessarily being the guy that's going to be able to replace him because he wasn't that in college. They need to sign Trey Hendrickson as soon as possible. He's holding in, but Trey Hendrickson needs to be on the Bengals day one if they want the best chance to win a Super Bowl or to make the playoffs. All this offseason drama is the reason why I don't have the Bengals picked to make it to the playoffs.
Guys, have you heard? Nelson, tell the people.
Shady Mob Productions is an official affiliate of HBO Max. Click on the link in the description and sign up so you can watch hit series like Hard Knocks, Game of Thrones, and House of Dragons.
Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you can be notified when the latest content drops.
But that's just my honest opinion. I'll actually be giving you guys my thoughts on who I think from the AFC is going to be winning their divisions and ultimately making the playoffs for the AFC and NFC in the NFL this upcoming season. And last but not least, let's talk about Jalen Milroe, who, by all intents and purposes, is the future for Seattle. I know they signed Sam Darnold, I think, to a 2 or 3 year contract. They also drafted Jalen Milroe, who played for Alabama. And by all accounts, Alabama quarterbacks have all basically hit the last like 4 or 5 of them, or in the last like 5 years. Was it been 5 years? 5 or 6 years. They've all hit. Jalen Hurts, Super Bowl champion. Tua Tagovailoa. I know it's there's a lot of opinions about Tua, but he is by far the best option in Miami, and he is the starting quarterback for the Miami Dolphins. Comes from Alabama as well. Mac Jones, I know he's bounced around in the league. He was a starter. He made the playoffs. He had a bad shake his second year after Josh McDaniels left. He didn't have an offensive coordinator, and it tanked his career. Now he's like on the back foot trying to develop, but he's still in the league. Jalen Milroe, if anything happens to Sam Darnold, or if Sam Darnold just doesn't show to be the same Sam Darnold that he was in Minnesota last year, Jalen Milroe, in my honest opinion, is the guy for them or in the future. He's got the size, the athleticism, the mobility, and the arm. He just needs to refine it a little bit, and I was honestly surprised he wasn't a second or first round pick because that's how much of a skill set that I believe Jalen Milroe has, and that's how. And he's in Seattle. I'm a diehard 49er fan. Bang, bang, Niner gang. But realistically, I'm more scared of Jalen Milroe with Seattle and their future. Arizona, I think, is a bigger threat to the Niners this year. The Rams, I just don't see it. I don't believe in Matthew Stafford being the best quarterback in the NFC. That's a whole load of shit. That's not true. He's injured, hasn't practiced in training camp. I just don't believe in the Rams. But hey, if Jalen Milroe gets a shake this year, I think he'll be able to win that starting role over Sam Darnold if Sam Darnold can't be the same Sam Darnold that he's been in the past. And yeah, guys, with that being said, we have reached the end of this episode. Guys, please subscribe, like, and comment on the video. Share this with your friends, families, and partners. Make some money with my picks. Listen for some positivity. Always remember, desire is power. If you desire to be great, you have the power to be great. Thank you for watching the latest episode of N1 from the End Zone with your favorite host, King N.P.V. You know that's me. I will see you next time. Have a great day.
Guys, join me, Alex the Man Angelov, and check out A&A Radio, where we're going to be talking about the latest and greatest financial news, investments, banking, and personal finance. Check out the channel, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you can be notified when the latest content drops.
Guys, you're watching a Shady Mob production. Make sure to follow the Shady Mob podcast, where we break down all the latest content and talk about life. Please make sure to share, like, comment, and subscribe so you can be notified when the latest content drops.